How many elementary do you have?
It's 3. It's a family that has 3 students.
Okay.
A set of twins that are in 10th grade and then a 9th grader. Yeah, David, Timothy, and Margaret. But I found out, I don't know that Margaret's been joining us, so. But like I said to Margaret, I called her Margaret yesterday, and they're like, oh, she's not here. Our sister's not here. I'm like, okay. Okay. Let's see, let's go to class. You guys are Spanish goals. Okay, so members.
I did like half on my phone and then half on my laptop because like I did it every day. I felt.
Really? Mm-hmm. It didn't register?
So I did finish. Didn't count either one.
Who don't I still don't have. I don't have Bryce. I don't have you yet either. You've been doing it in your the quiz.
Trying to, yeah, but I haven't done this past week.
The truth comes out.
Hey,
I will find you out. Yeah. Well, let's just say
Okay.
you were hiding. Where at?
What? I was looking to see.
That was you in my backyard? Anybody else have here on the property? I get an occasional. No, I get them going down.
Deer?
Yeah, deer. Every once in a while. Yeah.
I still got out of those.
Oh yeah, I live in Elk.
But no elk. But no, yeah, only the big statue standing on the side of the road. Okay, so let me just tell you who actually did it. So, okay, so here's what I have. Atención. So here's what I have for the class. The only ones that actually finished the assignment for this week was Megan. And started. Well, I should say the rest of you. I don't know about you, and I don't know about you, and you. What was that? No, yours does not show finished. So it says started, learned 4 days ago, but it doesn't show it's finishing. Anything more than that, that doesn't give me like the full. And so Lexi started it. Hola.
Hola. Hi.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy bien. Is Margaret with us today?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, qué bueno. Qué bueno. Okay. Say hola, clase. Hola. Oh, it's going to be someone difficult in the car. Oh, okay. ¿Qué día es? ¿Qué día es? Es jueves, es domingo, es sábado, es miércoles, ¿ok? ¿Y cuál es la fecha? Número primero. El 27 el 27 de diciembre, remember, the blank of el 27 okay. Mañana será jueves. Okay. ¿Qué estaciones es? ¿Estación? Es el otoño, ¿sí? Finalmente. Anytime you put mente on the end of the word, it's equivalent to ly in Spanish. Okay, so final, final. Finalmente es otoño, finalmente. ¿Y qué estación es enero? ¿Qué estación es enero?
What page?
Oh, I'm just throwing out review questions. But it would be page like 10, 12, somewhere in there. Sí. ¿Qué estación es enero? Sí. So, ¿qué? So what am I asking? ¿Qué estación es enero? So what season is January? What season is January? El invierno, muy bien, es el invierno. ¿Qué estación es julio? Julio. No es la primavera, es el verano. Okay, so julio es el verano. ¿Qué estación es noviembre? El otoño. ¿Y qué estación es marzo? Es la primavera. Es la primavera. ¿Y qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? Sí, ¿qué hora es?
Son las 11.
Son las 11 y... Son las 11 y 11. Son las 11 y 11. Son las 11 y 11. ¿Y a qué hora es la clase de español? ¿A qué hora?
Son las
No son las. So, ¿a qué hora es la clase de español? At what time?
I know this
So not son las, we say a las. Okay, so if I want to say a complete sentence, es a las 11. Okay, it is at 1. I mean at the 11. Yeah. Es a las 11. ¿Qué hora es la clase de español en martes? ¿A qué hora es la clase de español?
la primavera.
No. ¿A qué hora de español en martes? En martes, sí.
Es la 2 y
30, a las 2:30, a las 2:30 o a las 2:30. Okay, so a las 2:30 o a las 2:30. Okay, ¿qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? ¿Qué hora es?
son las 12.
No 50. Son las 12 y...
Las 12.
Cuarto o 15, ¿ok? Y cuarto son las 12 y 15. Los dos. Okay. Grab those little boards there. Unwrap them.
Okay.
Really nice.
I know, right?
Forgot my
You don't have no?
Keep it work well. Yeah, those are all first two. So anyone that doesn't have one of the ones that need to be opened, then has one, right?
Would you do one more?
Gracias, gracias, gracias. But you know, there's no IDK. Like the letter underneath. Okay, so I'm going to give you a word. And I want you to spell them, okay?
I don't know how to spell.
I'm not doing English, so I want you guys to type whatever words separately, individually on a piece of paper. And then you guys can type them in so I can see them. Okay? Where's my book? Cubano. Cubano. Huh? Write the word. Write the word. No. Just write the word. Write exactly what I'm saying. Cubano. Give it your best effort. Clues. Good. Cubano. You guys are out. Cubano. Give it your best shot. Cubano. 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 Just put down your best. Cubano. Should be at this point. You should be able to. Mochila. 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 Next one. Curso. 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 Next one. Hemisferio. Hemisferio. Should we covered this one yesterday. Hemisferio. Hemisferio.
Oh.
Hemisferio. And one more. Simpático. 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 Okay. Okay. So all three of you wrote it down, right? So you can check your work. Okay. So let's look at the first one. Cubano, ¿cómo se escribe cubano? ¿Cómo se escribe? How do you write?
What we did
L. C. O. P. N. O. Okay. ¿Necesita acento? ¿Necesita acento? Anybody see my eraser?
Yeah.
Just have my eraser. Did I not just leave the word on? Okay, this is the next best thing, right? Another one. Okay, so Cubano, the next one. Mochila. M. O. What C and H together say? What's the name of that letter? Che. Che. So M-O, che. I. L. A. Okay. ¿Necesita acento? ¿Necesita acento? It doesn't. Why? Because this is the natural accent. If it falls in its natural accent, it does not. Just like cubano. Cubano, where does the natural accent supposed to fall? And that's where it falls. Cubano. Last leading accent if it falls right naturally. The next one, curso. 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 C. U. R. S. O. Curso. Muy bien. Perfecto. Curso. Anybody get this one right? Muy bien. Curso. Okay. So, okay. Next one was hemisferio. So this was the trick one, right? So what should the first letter be? H. Okay. But because we had seen it yesterday, I mean, there's no way from what I'm saying that you would know to put the H there. Okay, right? Because it's silente. Okay. So H. Next letter. E. Somebody else? E. F. Next. E. R. O. Oh, no. We forgot something. Hemisferio. E-O. Right? Hemisferio. Okay. So just a quick note. Okay, H existe en español. ¿Existe en español? No, no existe. Solamente es F. Okay. No PH. Okay, and the last one, simpático. Emma, start us off. S. E. M. P. P. A. C. E. C. And the last one, everybody? Oh. Okay. Tiene acento. Where? Simpático. Simpático. Where you're hearing the stress in simpático. The A. Okay. Is that where it's naturally should fall, Bryce? Bryce, if we're hearing the accent here, naturally falls? No. Second to last. So 1, 2, it should naturally fall here. So what do I need here? Acento. Simpático. And you should have gotten this because this was on the Quizlet. Yeah. So, yeah, I threw that one in there because I wanted to see about acentos. So you're getting a better feel. So how did you guys do? 4 out of 5? Every who all got them all right? Yeah, 3 out of 4. We had 5. There were 5 altogether. She's doing her own thing over there. Right? Todos correctos? You were close. You were really close. Very, very close. Anybody put C's instead of S's? Instead of S's? Those are kind of mistakes you might find, okay? You might get C's, or you might get a Z instead of an S, or that kind of thing. So muy bien, muy bien. So you feeling pretty comfortable with it? Okay. Okay, so go ahead and erase those, and then set them in a pile back in the middle of the. It's a really small eraser. Sorry about that. Okay. It works. So yeah, just if you have a clip, put it on the clip, and then. If you don't have a clip, just put it in the clip. Okay. Okay. So let's over página 22. Página 22. Página 22. 22. Página 22. Página 22. ¿Cómo es? Okay. We went over these yesterday. Was there anybody that wasn't in class yesterday? Yeah. Were you still hunting? You were tired from hunting.
No, that's perfect.
You were packing.
What? Yeah, I'm home.
Oh. Okay. So you didn't come home during my last night.
Maybe 4 o'clock.
Yeah. We'll forgive you this once. We'll give you a pass. That's the benefits of home. Before you start working, do you work a job?
Oh, correct. My exam, I'm done. What? Time, like, I don't know what. But during other times, my dad comes in, well, when he wants me, you know.
Oh, you work.
I help him.
Is he self-employed? Does he have his own business?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
What's
My boss, jefe. Jefe, es el jefe. Yo soy la jefa. Jefa. Female boss, jefa. Pero tu padre es el jefe. Okay. ¿Cómo es? Repite, ¿cómo es? ¿Cómo es?
¿Cómo es?
Guapa.
Guapo.
Guapa. Bonita.
Bonito.
Bella. Again, why do these all end with A? The family, they're describing these young ladies that in the pictures, okay? And there actually is another, right? Repiten, redheaded, pelirroja. Roja. Should have that wrong. Pelirroja. Okay, dark-haired, moreno. Morena. So, I'm both of those dark-haired. Blonde, rubia. Rubia. Nice, simpático. Simpático. Antipático. Antipático.
Antipático.
Short, baja. Alto. We're silly. Cómica. Graciosa.
Graciosa.
And serious.
Ser-
Really? Yeah, really. The time for that. Seria. Seria.
Seria.
So, ¿cómo es Thor? ¿Cómo es Thor? ¿Es alto o es bajo? Es alto, ¿sí? Es alto. ¿Cómo es Isabela? ¿Es alta o es baja? Es baja, ¿sí? ¿Cómo es Jordan? ¿Es alto o es bajo? ¿Es alto o es bajo? 5'4"? I'll get so for your age, you're probably mediano. Medium height. ¿Cómo es Bryce? ¿Es alto o es bajo? Alto? How tall are you? Hard to tell when everybody's sitting down. They don't necessarily stand next. I can tell Thor's tall because I did this one. How tall are you? 6'1", yeah. Es alto, sí, es alto. ¿Es alta o es baja? ¿Es baja, sí? How tall? Sí, es baja.
I know. Because all of my friends are like,
Yo soy alta o baja. Sí, 5'7". Sí. What's average? Average is like 5'5", 5'6" for a woman. 5'4" is average for a woman. It's really. So it is. Lexi, what do you go by? Do you go by Lexi? Okay. Okay, Lexi, ¿es alta o es baja? ¿Baja? Oh, no es baja. Es mediana. Baja. Baja es short. So mediana. No, I said you were short.
No, I said no, I'm not.
Okay. She was short, didn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
I have a cloud of witnesses. So eres alta, ¿sí? Alta. Y Ana, eres baja o tall? I guess I never stood next to everybody, so I really don't know. But he passes by me every time I sit down. Isaac, ¿eres alto o bajo? Didn't know how to tell you. Taller than your sister, right? How about your mom? A little bit, okay. And tall and short is all relative, right? If you know, like my grandma fue muy baja. She was like 4'10", muy baja. So I'm the normally in the family. My kids just knew they were going to be tall. American. Yeah. No, I'm just so Heinz 57. I had relatives come over on the Mayflower, so I really European. I should say, obviously from this. Okay. So ¿cómo es Isaac? ¿Es moreno? ¿Es rubio? ¿Es pelirrojo? Es moreno. Y Bryce, ¿cómo es? Moreno. Okay. ¿Quién es pelirrojo? ¿Alguien pelirrojo en esta clase? No pelirrojo. Carrot Top. ¿Un cómico? ¿Es un cómico? Yeah, I only know who he is. I don't think his comedy is quite clean enough for me, but pero es pelirrojo. Carrot Top. Who else? ¿Quién más es pelirrojo? Who else is pelirrojo? Famous people. Personas famosas. With red hair.
That one dude that snowboarded. Friend name.
Abraham.
Snowboards nice man.
I don't know. A lot of people.
Josie Wells or something like that. I don't know.
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. I don't know. Okay. Simpático. ¿Quién es simpático? Who's next? Bella. A veces. She said, a veces, sometimes. Depende, right? It depends. Depende en la persona. Depends on the person. Yeah. When people tell me, oh, you're so nice and I'm not antipático, but I'm not always simpático. Okay. How about cómico? Who's cómico? ¿Quién es cómico? Bella? Right, yeah. The quiet comic right here. Hey, Jordan. Jordan is cómico?
No.
No aquí? ¿Es Ibrahim? ¿Es cómico? Es cómico, sí. He's a quiet comic. Yeah, he speaks out every now and then. Okay. ¿Quién es serio? Who's serious? ¿Quién es serio? ¿O cómico? Who's cómico? Who's serio? Tim? ¿Eres serio o cómico? Are you serious or are you funny? Tim. Page 22. David, ¿cómico or serio?
What?
Are you cómico or are you serio?
Cómico.
Or are you not cómico? How about Tim? Tim es serio. ¿Es serio? How about Margaret?
Cómico.
Es cómica. Remember to switch back and forth. Margaret would be cómica. Tim would be serio, and with O. Okay, let's look at página. Keep going. Página 30. Página 30. Página 30. Página 30. So yesterday we started talking about Well, and I think from the very beginning, we talked a little bit about masculine and feminine, that every word has a gender. Some things are natural genders, right? Humans, female humans, and male humans. We're all, okay, so we're not going to get into the current debate. That's not my job in this class. Spanish has assigned every word a gender, and those that are born a certain gender are that gender automatically, okay? That's as far as we'll take it. Same with animals, right? Animals have a gender. Animals have two genders. Oh, there's three. No, all animals have two genders. Have a, yeah, that are what? Asexual. Asexual. Yeah. Okay. So anything that has a natural gender, you assign them their natural gender. Ella es femenina, él es masculino. Masculino, masculino, femenina, femenina. Okay. So natural genders stay natural genders. And I'm not going to get in my political thing.
I think we all think the same way.
You're born a girl, you're a girl.
Better.
Yeah.
You're born a girl, you're a girl. Born a boy, you're a boy.
Oh, I was like, no way. I was like, I know.
I will say with some boys, some girls, you know,
That's
but
completely different.
thank you. We're amongst friends.
Don't you agree?
So we won't, no need to get into the argument here, right? You guys are okay, so, but everything is either masculine and feminine, regardless if it has a natural gender. When I say natural gender, right, like the table is feminine and feminine, and the computer is feminine. Okay. So what did I tell you was the primary thing for telling whether a word was O and A, right? Okay. So generally, if a word ends in O, it's masculine. If it ends in A, it's feminine. Okay. But not every word falls there. Okay. You have canal. Only for what part of speech? Nouns, right? Only nouns. Only nouns are considered masculine and feminine. Adjectives then do what? They describe these nouns and stuff. But what am I trying to say? Your adjectives must agree with the noun they describe. Okay, so the noun kind of controls the scenario. Okay, you kind of have to know. Okay, there's some shortcuts like anything, any word, any noun ending in ion is always feminine. Edad is always feminine. Okay, this is equivalent to ity in English. So how would I say identity? Okay, ity becomes edad in Spanish. So how would I make identity into its Spanish counterpart?
Masculine. Or masculine.
No, identity. Take ity, add edad, and you have identidad. Identidad, muy bien. How about personality? Take off ity and add edad, and you have, keep going, personalidad.
So like, what would city be?
It's not a suffix, but it's close. City is, so it's close. Where the U comes from, I don't know. But it's words that ity is a suffix.
Right. Okay.
Yes. How about nationality? Edad. Take off ity. Nacionalidad. Nacionalidad. Okay. So the rule for this is anything that's T-I-O-N in English becomes C-I-O-N. So the T just changes to C. Okay, so nation would be? Portion would be? Portion? Portion. Okay.
Portion.
Portion.
Whoa.
Potion. Lotion. Potion. Lotion. Composición. Okay. So we just added composición. Composición. Okay. So you just added a whole bunch of vocabulary here. Okay. There are a few exceptions where this doesn't work, and there are a few exceptions, where the CION. So you just added a whole bunch of words to your vocabulary with these few simple rules. Okay. Oh, personality bad. I didn't finish it there. Okay. So getting back to our masculine and feminine. Okay. So definite, indefinite articles. Do we know what those are? What is a definite article? What's an indefinite article?
Specific about gender, I guess.
Well, it's just not.
Oh, it's like same with like it's like a name, right?
So what are articles? Okay, so I'm testing you on English here. This is an English test right? Two things about learning Spanish. You learn more when you learn a foreign language. You learn more about your own language, right? And you learn a lot about geography and history and whatever. That's my promise for this class. Okay. So a definite article is the in English called the definite article. The indefinite article. I don't want the pen. Give me a pen. Why is this the indefinite article? Okay. What do you see in this word? Indefinite, right? So it's undefined, right? If I say, give me a pencil, do I care which pencil? No. But if I say, give me the pencil, obviously my understanding is you know which pencil I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's the wrong one. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. Did you call the shop? Okay, like I know which shop. Okay, the car shop. Obviously we know what's being spoken about. Okay. Versus, oh, you can call the shop and see how much they charge, right? Versus the shop. Call the shop. Okay, there's always obviously there's a shop we always use to fix the car. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, oh, mom, my tire has a hole in it and it won't hold air.
Whoa.
Okay. So call the shop. Obviously we use Le Schwab or we use something. But if I say just generically call a shop, I don't care. So that's why it's indefinite, because it's undefined. Whereas the teacher of this class wants everybody to do well. Es mi nombre. So. Okay.
Which was thinking.
So what's the plural of the in English? The. Right? Trick question. What's the plural of in English?
A.
Is? Okay. Instead of give me a pen, give me
That pen? Oh.
okay. So if I say I need a pen. Oh no, never mind. I need more. I need. Okay. I don't care which pen. Give me some pens. Give me some change. Okay. Okay. Give me some change. I need to pay the toll. Okay. So how many of you think of some being the plural of a? It really doesn't seem like it matches, but it is, right? Now you see it? That's the plural of a. Okay. So in English, we don't care about this, right? But give me a pen, give me some pens, give me some homework.
No.
You don't have to use any. You just say give pencil.
Okay. And yeah, it's fully understood, right? Okay. So looking, atención, en página 30. Okay. So definite and indefinite articles, look at there. So look at number 2 on page 30. Okay. El muchacho, el amigo, el curso. Okay. Change it to the feminine. La muchacha, la amiga, la escuela. Okay. So those are the singular. For the is el, feminine singular is la. Okay. La pluma, la silla, la mesa, la clase, right? So now we want to go to plural. Looking at these examples, and repeat los muchachos, los amigos, los cursos, las muchachas, las amigas, las escuelas. Notice they're highlighting the things that are matching, right? Those must agree. The noun is the boss of a noun phrase. It has the indefinite. And so looking down, so now we get into okay? So, los and las. Now we'll look at the indefinite article. Un amigo, unos muchachos, amigos, muchacha, una amiga, unas amigas. So again, number 4 says, note that when a noun ends in E or ends in any other consonant, you have to learn whether it is masculine or feminine. Okay? So there is no set rule. I showed you a few of them, right? Anything ending in idad is feminine. Anything ending in ion is feminine. Nacion, loción, they're all feminine. Okay. If they don't end O and A, you just have to kind of memorize. You just kind of have to know. Okay. And I gave you there are some exceptions to this, right? Because remember I said it's la mano. What was la mano? Hand. Okay, the hand. Okay. And el agua. El agua. So it looks like it should be water. And there's really a silly reason. There's a reason why this one is masculine. Okay. They didn't like the way it sounded. La agua. They didn't like it. La agua. Yeah, la agua. So they changed it to el agua. So there was no confusion. Is it? It goes back to feminine. Okay. So el agua, las aguas. So it changes back to feminine. It was purely a cosmetic reason why they changed that one to masculine. So el agua, so like the waters of South America are really blue. Sudamérica son muy azul. Son muy azul. So then unos, una. Okay, so let's look at ejercicios. Okay, the table. We'll start with Bryce, number 1, ejercicio 1, exercise 1 on 31. Okay, so we'll start and we'll go clockwise. Okay, with el, los, el, la, los, o la. What? Muy bien. La muchacha, muy bien. Es singular, so it's la escuela. Los alumnos. So it needs to be las amigas. Los muchachos. You're using your anglicized version of it. Los cursos, muy bien, Isaac. Ah, it's singular. Okay? El alumno, muy bien. Now we'll go through and we'll do a form of un or una, okay? You guys will do 2, 3, and 4, and we're instead of el, la, los, or las, we're doing un, una, unos, or unas.
What numbers?
2, 3, and 4 of exercise 1.
Okay.
4, number 1.
Una muchacha.
Okay, just a second. Good. That's perfect. Just a second. Yeah, just it's a. Okay, well, it's just singular. So it's un amigo. Un amigo. Okay, and good. That was you, Tim. Was that you, Tim, that said una muchacha?
Yeah.
David or Margaret, the next one?
Una escuela.
Una escuela. Margaret, number 4.
Unos alumnos.
Where's Margaret?
That's Margaret.
That is Margaret. Okay, she sounds just like you. Sorry, sounded just like David, so sorry. Okay, Bryce, number 5. Uh-huh. We're on un, una, unos, or una.
Doesn't even know the number. I'm looking.
Switch them. It's plural and masculine, so it needs to be. But just like you said, for the, do the same counterpart for It's plural and masculine. So we went through and we did a form of this, and then we went through, then it says now repeat words and activity. Un, una, unos, unas. Okay, now you guys?
I think so.
Okay. Unos muchachos, perfecto. Emma. Are you lost too? So instead of the courses, I want some courses. Unos, because it's plural, right? Unos. Okay, and Ana, the last one? Perfecto. Okay. I should do the next one. Go back. Okay, so let's look at. Let's look at página 26. 26, page 26, página 26. Página 26. We're gonna now look at más vocabulario, more vocabulary, so we can answer some of the questions in the rest of the chapter. Okay, repiten, los alumnos. Los alumnos. La escuela. La escuela. Las alumnas. Las alumnas.
Los alumnos.
So, going from context, what might you think los alumnos are?
Friends.
Well, we're relationship people, students. Okay, so male students.
Oh, so we're
Track, yeah. Okay, and las alumnas, the female students. Yeah, the female students. Okay, and la escuela, the school. Overall picture right there. The title there. What is it asking? ¿Quiénes son? Then ¿quiénes son? ¿Quiénes son? Who are they? So ¿quién es? Estor. ¿Quién es? That's right. ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? Es Ana. She's answering for herself. Soy Ana. I am Ana, right? Okay. ¿Quiénes son? Los alumnos de español. Los alumnos de español. So here, let me give you something. Okay. So if I were in a crowd and there were 20,000 women and there were one guy, Spanish refers to the masculine. So if I were in an all-girls school and say the professor was a male, okay, we would refer to the people in the room, or we'll just say, if we say there's one student, he was like the teacher's aide or something. Okay? We would have to say los alumnos. Spanish defers to the masculine. If I have, like out here, I have 6 female dogs and I have dogs. So I would have to say los perros. Okay. So, but if I were just referring, if I say las alumnas de español, just the female students, okay? I'm obviously discluding, the male students, okay? So, always defer to them, or a group of objects on the table. And I want to talk about the whole group of objects, masculine. Always defer to the masculine. Okay. Go ahead and read for us, Megan, the first 2 sentences under the first picture. Mexicanos. And you said that? You said that right. That's how you should say it. And I don't know why it's Mexican. It's Mexico. I don't know why that accent. It may have the native influence from the native language. I'm not sure why. Because generally it should say Mexico. It should say Mexico. But they say Mexico for some reason. I have yet to learn the reason why. Okay. Go ahead and read the second sentence. En escuela secundaria. Secundaria, so secondary school, which high school. Okay. Go ahead and do the next 2. No. Like,
Oh, sorry. Okay. Son alumnos, right?
alumno.
En la
Escuela.
Yes. What?
Ellos. The double L.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
También. Okay. So misma, same. Okay. So what do we know about these students? Wear the same clothes. But for what's written there, they go to the same school. Okay. What kind of school is it? Secondary school, which is high school. Okay. Are they friends? Okay. They're all Mexicanos. So notice it's los alumnos because we're talking about the group. There's boy students, there's girl students, but it's los alumnos. We're going to use the masculine. So therefore everything's masculine. Los alumnos son los alumnos mexicanos. Your adjective is agreeing. Say Mexican singular is mexicano. Right. I'm going to change, and we'll get more into that as we go. But notice that it's plural to match the noun. Okay. Looking down at the bottom, left. Reading ambiciosos. Ambiciosos. And then the next one, right, the opposite, perezosos. Perezosos. Okay, what do you think is going on here? Ambitious, right, because it's a cognate. Ambitious and lazy. Okay, perezoso. So here's someone talking about you and perezoso, and they're lying on you. They're lying on you. Okay, so I don't know that necessarily shows ambition. They're just paying attention. Okay, look at the picture in the middle on the right-hand side, of the page. Repite, mucho gusto, Ricardo. Mucho gusto, Ricardo. And then look at the conversation up there. ¿Quiénes son amigos? So who are friends? Okay, and what was the answer? Who are the friends? Which ones are friends? Who are students? It's asking a question about the picture right next to it. We talked about the first picture. ¿Quiénes son amigos? Who are friends? Like if I say George and Susan, yeah, well they're friends from way back. You're like, who are friends? George and Susan. You'll learn a lot about George and Susan. They're my two favorite names. They're my go-to names in Spanish class. So. Jorge. Susana. Jorge y Susana. They're my infamous Spanish people that I use their names all the time. Susana y Jorge. Okay. Looking at the next page. Una clase grande. Una clase grande. Una clase grande. Profesor. Profesor. Okay, so what is una clase grande? A big class? I think that's a lie. That doesn't look like a big class to me. Class to me. I guess it's compared to the photo on the bottom. Yeah, esta es una clase grande. I mean, for my Spanish, this is the biggest Spanish one class I've had. Yes, 12 con ellos. 12 con ellos. 12. Sí. Go ahead and read first, Bella, the first two sentences under the picture. Inteligentes. Yeah, so instead of the J like you do in English, make it J. Los dos lomos son inteligentes. Isaac? Buenos. Ambiciosos. Muy bien, you slow down and pronounce. This class es grande, ¿sí? ¿Cómo es esta clase?
You don't raise your hand like that.
You're just friends.
Okay, so what do we know about this class, guys? Tell me something about this class. They're ambitious. They're not lazy. They're intelligent. And they're good, they're not bad. Okay, which I generally don't use to describe students. Like student, yeah, I try to. We might say good student, but we try to stay away from the negative, like the ugly and the. Yeah. You'll tell somebody that they're really pretty, but you'll probably never tell somebody that they're really ugly, unless you're out of character for a while. Okay.
You look like
I think that's hard.
I look like a potato. Okay, going down to the next picture. La profesora. Una clase pequeña. Una clase pequeña.
Una clase pequeña.
Yeah. I have una clase de español 2 que tiene 2 estudiantes. The other two siblings, and so they didn't join us this year. So yeah, yo tengo una clase de español 2 que tiene 2 alumnos. Okay, Margaret, you can read for us the first two sentences underneath that picture, the first line.
What?
Read the first two sentences, the first line under the picture on the bottom of page 27.
Es una clase interesante, no es aburrida.
Muy bien, perfecto. Tim, the next one.
El curso es bastante difícil, duro.
Okay, and David, the last one, David?
No es fácil.
This sounds like it's going somebody adultly.
Duro, no burro. Okay, David, no es fácil. Okay, no es fácil. Okay, this honestly looks like it should be a college class. There are a lot of really teeny tiny college classes, especially in Vegas, because they're meant for like upper division or, oh yeah, there's, I mean, you'll have classes, yeah, where you might have a group of 5, you know, and if people are absent, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so how do I say small? How do I say small? Pequeña or? It actually is pequeño. Pequeño. Well, you always, when you say the adjective, you usually do it in the masculine and singular. Okay, so pequeño, but because clase is feminine, it's pequeña. Okay, so was grande. Grande doesn't change. Okay, so an adjective that ends in an E is grande, whether it's grande and grande, right? That's Italian. 20, es italiano. Italiano. 20 es español, 20 es italiano. Todo es italiano. Starbucks was want to be Italiano. Yeah. It's so overrated. So way overrated and way overpriced.
Okay.
You're gonna school me. You're gonna school me on Starbucks.
I mean, I don't like.
No me gusta café tampoco. Yo tampoco. Either. No me gusta café. No. Okay. Okay. So what do we know about this small class? What do we know about this small class? Es interesante. What's interesante? Looks just what is it? Interesante? Nobody gets it? Interesting. I have to get a lot closer than that. Woo! It's like, okay. So, what are words that look and sound alike in Spanish or any 2 languages? Cognate. Okay. Cognate. Okay. Interesante to me is a definite cognate. Interesante, interesting. Okay, maybe I. Okay. Aburrido, boring. Aburrido. Or aburrida. Okay, it's an adjective. So it says it is interesting, not boring. So is difícil, what's difícil? Hard or difficult? Okay, difficult. Okay. Fácil, easy, fácil. Okay. Duro, not burro, means same thing, hard. Duro, so difícil, if I want to talk about, this table is hard. Okay, I'm not going to say difícil. I can say duro, but it's not difícil. Difícil, only hard in the sense of difficult. Right. So let's look at the blue box. Ojo, ojo means look, like attention. Looks similar and means the same in 2 or more languages, but be careful, although cognates look alike, they are pronounced differently. Guess the meaning of the following school subjects. Obviously, el español. Thank you very much. Okay, inglés, English. Francés,
French.
ciencia. Estudios sociales. Social studies. It's okay. Historia. Matemáticas. Mathematics, right? Not sure what the shortened version is. I don't think we have to always say matemáticas, but mate is something else. So mate is like a tea. So I don't. Music, música. Okay, arte. Educación física. Physical education. PE. Yeah, PE, the short version. Nobody ever said, it's time for physical education. No, everybody said, okay, everybody, it's time for PE. PE. Okay. And where did they talk about nationality? They didn't even talk about nationality. Why is that? Okay, so now good. We'll do a couple of things here.
Yeah, I'm sure for everything right now. But
Okay, so we're gonna work on clocks. So you guys can write it down on separate on your individual pieces of paper. When I say the time, you write down the time and then just check. You can type it in the chat bar as well.
Okay.
Agua. Solamente agua. Okay. Okay. Son las 3:30. 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 Okay. Son 5:40. Y 40. Son las 5:40. Son las 5:40. Everybody ready? Ta-ta-da-da. Son las 5:40. Okay. Son las 11:10. Son las 11:10. 11:10. Las 11:10. Wait. Oh, she said, wait. Son las 11:10. So I'm saying, son las 11, it's 11. It's 11 and 10. 11 and 10. Okay. Son las 8:50. 50. Son las 8:50. Son las 8:50. Son las 8:50. Ta-ta-da-da. Son las 8:50. That's the problem, right? 50. Okay. Son las 12:35. 35. Son las 12:35. Son las 12:35. 12:35. 12:35. 12, no 2. Este es 2. 12. Sí, 12:35. Ok. Son las 4:55. Son las 4:55. 55. Son las 4:55. You got the, you didn't get the easy one, got the hard part. Son las 4:55, right?
Yeah.
Why am I almost at the 5? Because right on the real clock, I'd be real close to the 5. Okay. Nada más. Son las 2:15. 2:15.
Son
Son las 2:15.
15.
2:15. O cuarto. ¿Son las 2:15 o son las 2:15? Cuarto. Cuarto. Remember, difference between cuarto and cuarto or quarter. Okay. Son las 2:15. So it sounds like we need to review our numbers. Okay, so go ahead and.
I should have done a number review before I did the block review.
All but two.
I had to, I'm sorry.
That's it.
What's the camera on, okay?
Okay, so now we'll do things a little.
No.
Oh.
So if you're missing a number, let me know.
I'm missing the whole thing. It's not showing me.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so we're gonna do number review. So again, you guys just, what are you missing? 4? Okay, there's the 4. So someone might be missing a 6 or a 9. Exactly the same. They're interchangeable.
Also, see.
Okay, so. Nobody's missing.
Why?
Different.
Okay, so call up a number. There we go.
There you
All right.
go.
So, whatever you make. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Are you? Okay. Okay. 19. It'd be better if you just have them all lined up. So you
Computers.
Okay. That's right, remember? Yes, all right. Okay, 19. 27. 27. 27. If you need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 52. 52. 52. Muy bien, Megan. 52. 40. 50. Muy bien. You can hear the 50. You see here 50. Right. Okay, 52. 83. 83. 83. 83. Muy bien. 83. Okay. 61. 61. 61. 60, no 70. Este es 70. Okay. 61. 61. 61. Okay. 96. 96. 96. 96. 96. Oh, 96. Oh, okay, so you are missing the 6.
Now I know, so.
You're missing the same state. Okay, 96. Okay, 62. 62. 62. 60. There you go. 60.
Oh, wait.
Okay. No, es correcto. 62. 46. 46. 46, muy bien. 46. 46, muy bien. 46. Okay. 17. 17. 17. Sí, 17, muy bien. 17. Okay. 29. 29. 29. 29. 29. Muy bien. 29. Okay. 136. 136. 136. 136. 136. 347. 357. 357. 357. 57. 350. Es 40. Muy bien. 357. 357, ¿sí? Muy bien. 57. 293. 293. 290. Hacer 293. 293. 90. 200. 200. 90. 93. Muy bien. 293. 290. 90. Let's do one more. 489. 489. Muy bien, perfecto. 489, muy bien, perfecto. 80, es 70. 80, muy bien. Sí, sí, sí. 89, 489. Perfecto, perfecto. Okay. Does it make your brain work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Coffee makes your brain work. I don't want to get addicted to something. First, I can understand like instant coffee. Okay, so any questions? Just quick 2-second review here. No question. So what's it called? Sound and look. Not only sounds, but it looks. In any two languages. Doesn't matter what two languages. For our purposes, it's Spanish and English. Okay. So what is this? And what are the four forms? Los, la. So this is the. Okay. What about and some, right? What are the four forms? Un, una,
Unos.
Una. Feminine singular, feminine plural, masculine singular, masculine plural. Same thing. Okay, very good. You guys caught up. Was there anybody still? So if I say
2.
alumnas,
Sure.
you say, you say alumnas, right? Las alumnas. How about some students?
What's so funny?
Unas. Unas. Alumnas. ¿Es claro? ¿Es
Is it clear?
¿Es claro? ¿Comprendes? ¿Comprendes? That should not lessen it. Don't take away her glory. She's having, you know, she's celebrating. Take any time celebration. So, and we'll do this. Okay, esta. Adios, blessing. Adios. Hasta martes. Adios. Ciao. Oh, let me take that down. I did it. Adios.